So why are you protesting here today? What's happening with the circus here?
I just protesting against animal cruelty in general, but as regards the animals. The circus is very, very cruel. They don't deserve to be chained, trucks, taught tricks, taught tricks through the use of bull hooks, whips, starvation. They're not in their natural environment, and they belong in the wild. That's it.
And, I was also hearing, now this is just what I've heard, that this crowd were kicked out of another country for animal cruelty or something?
They were kicked out for beating protesters to a pulp, also for beating police to a pulp.
Where did you hear of this?
Switzerland. It's actually it's on record. You can Google it.
Oh, okay.
But it is on record, and they were kicked out basically.
So where does this come from originally? Or is
they're born in Germany.
Germany.
But they've been touring in the Netherlands for the last 10 years.
Okay.
And the Netherlands has now banned animal act circuses. So they can't stay there.
What's the progress as regards animals in circus in Ireland? Do you think the laws are behind?
Completely, yeah, it's completely inadequate, and we're fighting. What we're trying to do is get each town in Ireland to introduce a ban on animal act circuses in public land. Once the government sees that the whole country doesn't want this, we're hoping that they will introduce a whole nationwide ban.
So why are you protesting here today?
I don't think it's any point in being cruel to animals. We don't need to be cruel to animals anymore by keeping them in these inhumane conditions, travelling them unnecessarily. You can look at them on TV and HD. Have you ever seen the nature channels when they have them on HD?
Yeah.
You can see every little detail on them much better than you can see them in the middle of a ring being whipped by cruel people coming over here. The Irish people don't do this. It's only people from other countries that are coming over here and subjecting our children, who don't know any better a lot of the time, to go in and see these barbaric practices happening.
Yeah, I suppose like the kids don't know that like animals aren't supposed to. Yeah, you know, they don't know that's not natural for them to be jumping through hoops and all.
It's not natural, and whatever about 40 years ago when these animals were taken out of the wild, that your woman Nadia said on Joe Duffy yesterday, they've had them for 40 years. If human beings work for 40 years, at least they get to retire. What do these animals have to look forward to?
Yeah.
They stayed locked up in a small little cage in chains. Even on Paddy's Day we were here and we saw your man who was in charge of the elephants with one of those hook things, and they put the hook in behind the ear and they pulled the elephant like that.
Really?
After 40 years, you think the elephant would know a bit better, but obviously these lads decide that they don't want to take the risk and they're going to take out their hooks and everything like that. Chains, stun guns, all this sort of thing, you know? Real big men, like, you know, big men treating animals like that.
So why are you protesting here today?
Because I believe that in this day and age we shouldn't be putting animals in circus acts and using them and treating them cruelly.
And do you think enough people know at the moment what is happening in the circus here, or do you think it's kind of people are not clued into it?
I don't think there are people who are clued into it, but I think there's enough people who are ignorant of the facts of how these animals come to be trained. You know, it's when they're taken away from their mothers at a young age and beaten into submission. I mean, there's no life or heart in poor animals. They should be in their wild where they're meant to be.
Yeah, as I was saying to others who have been asking, they've been kicked out of a couple of countries, haven't they? This particular circus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's absolutely dreadful to think that Ireland allow this kind of thing to actually come into the country. You know, we should have a blanket ban on all circuses that use animals as acts to entertain people. It's just wrong. So
yeah. Okay, so why are you protesting here today? What's happening?
They use bull hooks. Like there was an elephant there on Thursday. It had a wound on its head from the bull hook as well. Like they're badly mistreated. You can see where the chains have been on their feet. It's absolutely horrendous. The elephants were badly depressed.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's actually wrong. Genuinely, like it's totally wrong to have an animal locked up that they don't have a say, you know, and to entertain people. Humans, they're. If we could get rid of all the humans, the world would be a better place. Bye.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Thanks for that. Bye bye.